On day 38 of the government shutdown, Senator Klobuchar took to the Senate floor to make her case for extending the ACA tax credits. She emphasized that those most affected by this crisis are small business owners and entrepreneurs. Watch her remarks right here.
We come in good faith because we know this isn't a blue state or a red state problem. It's everyone's problem. When we look at the people who are on these Affordable Care Act plans, they tend not to work at big corporations. If they did, they'd have health care. They do have health care. They tend not to work at government, local, state, federal. They tend to have health care. They work at small businesses. They are entrepreneurs, like the woman that I spent time with last weekend in Eagan, Minnesota, who has one employee, and she's so proud of her business. She's been doing better. And he had cancer a few years ago, and he got through it. He's married, has kids. And that plan, she pays for 75% of the premiums, her only employee, and he pays for 25% of the premiums. And she just looked at what would happen, and she thought, I don't know if I can keep them on. They're going to double. Those are the people we're talking about. Farmers and ranchers, 27% of the farmers in our country are on this kind of plan. So these are people that are just on the margin so much because they've decided to go out on their own and be entrepreneurs. Or when I talk to my rural hospitals, they tell me how the people who are on these plans, if they can't afford a doubling or tripling of the premiums, which is what we're seeing right now with the numbers that came out on the marketplace, if it's doubled or tripled, they'll just drop their plans because they've still got to get groceries, they still got to pay the mortgage, so then they're going to drop their plans, and then the rural hospitals, who are already just hanging on, aren't going to be able to make it. So it's this all of a mix of things that I think would defy people's predictions of who's depending on these plans, and I think we're starting to hear from them now. So we have this opportunity. This is really, I'd say, a practical plan. It looks at what we need to do to open the government again. It looks at the work that's been done by our great leaders in appropriations. And it says, okay, what can we do about health care right now? We disagreed with the bill that got passed this summer on our side, but what can we do right now? And what we can do right now is stop this doubling and tripling of these health care premiums.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.